Uncle Jasaneb. Life, prosperity, and good health to all. Queen Witchy here with Queen of Forces Healing Ministries with a general reading for the rest of March. And this is for anybody, no matter what your sign is, sun sign, moon sign, whatever. And I just want to share some stuff I have going on that I'm so excited about. I am right now teaching a healing with tarot, or the healing power of tarot, excuse me, at UConn, the University of Connecticut, and I'm so excited about it. I'm just having a really good time. It just started last week, and in the next month to 6 weeks, something like that, I should be making an announcement about teaching it to the general public. Also, if you happen to know of a university that wants a tarot class, or that is at least taking proposals for various classes, let me know. Email queenofforces@gmail.com, because I'm all for it, especially if it's virtual, so it doesn't matter where the school is. This one I'm doing now is virtual, and I'm just really loving it. So what else I have going on? Oh, also coming up on the 30th of March, I will be doing another community offering in Connecticut, and I will be at a Boys and Girls Club doing a workshop on stress management for middle school to high schoolers, because as you know, I do have a counseling degree. So it's exciting, as a Gemini, I get to wear all my hats, and I need to be able to do that. So it's very exciting for me to be teaching the tarot class at a university, since I used to be a university instructor. So I get to combine academics with tarot and healing. So I'm so excited. Last month, the beginning of February, I had a community offering at the YWCA in New Britain, Connecticut, where I shared about stress management and mental wellness in general with a group of young ladies, myself and 2 other panelists. It was superb. I was very excited about that. So yes, Queen Witchy has a lot of hats, and I do not mind wearing them. It really is, that's what I need to be doing. So let's get into this. Thank you for joining me, and I'm going to make this as brief as possible, considering that I'm almost 3 minutes in. And happy time change. And I'll go ahead and say happy spring equinox, as a lot of us say. Happy New Year, although there's many New Year celebrations in the world at different times. But yes, so excited. I wish the time could stay like this all the time. It's kind of interesting to get used to it, but I prefer to have more daylight in the afternoons and stuff. So, okay. Just going to pull a few cards, and then I have another deck here I might pull more from. I like for them to fall out, but they're not trying to fall out right now. Okay, you got it going on, doing your own thing, keeping to yourself quite often. And there's nothing wrong with that, or either you have been doing that, or you need to do that. Some meditation and reflection. We have the Hermit card. Also could indicate the sign of Virgo. But nonetheless, reflection, introspection, new cycle. Very, very positive energy here. There's a lot of solo time here in all of these cards, doing your own thing, being the world to yourself, being yourself to the world, focusing on your well-being, doing what you need to do to take care of yourself in every aspect, emotionally, physically, financially, all of that stuff. Also, having healthy boundaries with people so that nobody disturbs your peace. Those light bulb moments that you may have while you're doing that introspection, you want to be able to use that energy and that wisdom to benefit yourself. Therefore, if you haven't been, it is highly recommended that you keep yourself, I want to say, in a safe bubble. Yeah, that's what came in a safe bubble. Not to say like be rudely, what is the word I'm trying to think of? Um, I can't think of the word. It's slipping my mind right now. But don't be like just rudely cut off from the world, isolated. There's a difference between isolation and solo time to reflect and take care of yourself. I'm not saying don't speak to people when you go out. I'm not saying turn your nose up at everybody. I'm just saying protect your energy. Take care of all that wisdom that you have gained or are in the process of gaining from your deep reflection. And, spend some time studying, refreshing yourself on things that even things that you think you know very well. I found myself doing that teaching this class because reading tarot from individual clients is very different from me doing this, and it's also very different from me teaching it to someone else. I didn't learn in the class. I just played around with my cards and prayed and whatever. And, I've always been comfortable doing individual readings. And then YouTube came along one day, and then I finally got on YouTube, and it's still kind of different for me. Still kind of different for me. I prefer one-to-one contact or whatever. So anyway, take care of yourself and shine in your glory. Open yourself up and know that you are equipped. Financial abundance is on its way. So be open and receptive. The world is your oyster, honey. And there could be a change in the way you do things because of what you gained from your introspection, the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you dress. Yeah, you're going to be feeling yourself, but in a very high vibrational way. Not like, again, you're not going to be turning your nose up at people per se, unless people try to invade your boundaries. Then you're going to be like, don't even, because if you keen to me, you're royal anyway. If you listen to this reading, watching this reading, you're royal anyway. So yeah, that's basically the message. And we're going to take this card that fell out. It says, see God in all things. And on the back of it has a message. It reads, today's lesson. Put yourself in slow motion and observe everything and everyone through the lens of, this is sacred and it speaks to me. Hermit card. Hermit card. Right there. Hermit card. How does that change your environment? Your goal is to learn the spiritual practice of seeing God in all things. Maybe that's your light bulb moment. Okay, so I'm going to read that again. Today's lesson is, put yourself in slow motion and observe everything and everyone through the lens of, this is sacred and it speaks to me. How does that change your environment? And your goal is to learn the spiritual practice of seeing God in all things. Because life is not happenstance. It's just not. And so God, spirit, the source, whatever you call it, it is in everything. And when we take that a long time to reflect, we will see things. It's almost too kind of like the hangman, seeing things from a different perspective as well. And getting that introspection and wisdom from asking yourself that question. or from thinking on that statement, first of all, this is sacred and it speaks to me, and then asking yourself that question, how does that change your environment? Think about that. So that's your general March message. And I do want to be posting more soon. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. You know, I'm a busy mama, and I'm getting myself together though. I'm very grateful. Thank you so much. May the force of healing be with you always. And if you want a reading, I posted my availability on Instagram, TikTok, and this video is going to be on YouTube. If I haven't done it yet, I've got to go back and double check and make sure that I do that. You can always email me again, queenofforces@gmail.com. And if you would like energy healing, any type of spiritual healing service, counseling, you can just email me for those details. Okay, so take care of yourself. Once again, may the force of healing be with you always. Ashe.